took it off the line, no mileage. Way they hitting you, the DM looking violent. Come around and now they silent. Through the Cooper 17, no guidance. You be staying low, but you know what the vibes is.
I know that's right.
Be sure to check out some of my other videos and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The final look, I love the way it came out. It's inspired by Sweetie. I do it on my natural. Start by spraying the hair with some water, and this is optional depending on what hair texture you have. And before you start grouping your hair into a ponytail, I'm going to just take some hair pieces out so we can curl these later to make your bun extra curly. Now you can start grouping the hair into a ponytail. I used water, gel, and hairspray, but you can use whatever products that work for your hair. And now I'll be using a rubber band and a scrunchie to just secure the ponytail before I start doing the bun. And now I just use a little bit more hairspray to get the ponytail as neat as possible before we start the bun. Now you can start adding your bundles. I am going to be wrapping it around the rubber band, and I just took the starter piece and tucked it under the rubber band to secure it before I start wrapping. Now you can start assembling your bun, and it's going to be slightly curly, so you're going to take some of the curls from your bundles to make it a little bit messy. Now you can use a rubber band or a scrunchie to hold the bun together, and then we're going to take some of those curls and just cover up the rubber band. Now I'm just going to be doing some pencil curls. I have a whole YouTube short on how to do these curls, so you can check that out if you need any other extra directions on how to do these curls. Now I'm just adding a little bit of baby hairs with the curls, and again I have another short on how to do curly baby hairs, so you can check out my shorts if you need any other directions. And finally, once you have your baby hairs, your curls, and you made it as messy or as neat as you want, you can take a scrunchie. I have fluffy ones, I have regular ones, and you can add that as extra detail. And this is the final look. I love the way it came out. It's inspired by Sweetie. First, I just started off by taking some hair out for some baby hairs, which we're going to get into a little bit later. Now I'm just going to start adding a little gel and start brushing the hair up using a soft brush. Rubber band to tie her hair up. Now I'm just taking a toothbrush and some gel, trying to get her flyaways and the ponytail to be as flat and neat as possible. And now I have the Organic Hue Master Mix Synthetic Bundle Weave. It's actually affordable on Amazon. I'm going to be using it for the ponytail. So basically I cut the hair in about 12 to 14 inches and I just wrap it around her natural ponytail. Wrap each layer on top of the other one so that way you're not seeing anything that's not supposed to be shown, and it's just going to make the ponytail tighter than what it already is. Now I'm just going to use an actual rubber band, not a scrunchie or anything just yet, but I'm using a rubber band to tie her hair up. And now I'm just neat and in place. And finally, once you get your ponytail done, I'm doing some little baby hairs on the side with some water, gel, and a toothbrush. First thing I did was comb the hair back. Then I sprayed it with some water and continued to comb the hair back. Then I started parting the hair in 3 different sections. 2 sections are for the back ponytails, and then the front section. The next thing I'm going to do is start working on the 2 ponytails, and I'm just going to spray it with some water. You don't want to make sure the hair is drenched, but it is easier to work with when I spray it with water. Then I'm just going to add some gel. This is the Sport Hold Styling Gel, but you can use any gel or jam that you prefer. And I'm going to take a soft bristle brush and brush the hair in one direction. Make sure it's neat. And I use the scrunchie to tie it up. Now I'm just going to spray the end of the ponytail with some water again to make sure it's all in one direction. And you could stop here, but I am going to add bundles into her hair to make it longer and thicker. But if you don't want the bundles, you can stop here and just skip to the rest of the video where I get to the swoop part. Now I'm going to add my bundles in. This is half of a bundle. I'm going to use 2 bundles per ponytail, so it's thick enough. But if you less is more or more is less to you. And I started off with a thin piece because it's just easier to work with. This is the non-gluing, non-sewing method. It's just wrapping it around the ponytail. I tuck the first end into the scrunchie to make sure it's secured and tight, and then you want to wrap it around throughout the scrunchie to make sure it stays in with the hair so it doesn't fall out. I would definitely recommend this hairstyle to people who don't like sewing or gluing your hair in. This hairstyle stays in and it doesn't get tangled or anything, so you don't have to worry. Now I'm just going to take a rubber band that is going to be hidden, so you don't have to worry about this rubber band being shown. I'm going to tie it so it's secure, and obviously it is hidden now, and the hair is now blended with her natural hair. And as you can see, I added more bundles in so it does look a little bit fuller. Now I'm just going to repeat that process with the other ponytail. I'm just going to take a part of that bundle and just wrap it around her existing hair, wrap it around the scrunchie, making sure it does not fall out or come out. And any tracks and anything that's not supposed to be shown will not be seen at all, so you do not have to worry as long as you're following the steps, brushing as you go, and making sure the hair is within that rubber band. Now I just added a scrunchie to it to cover up any leftover things that's not supposed to be shown. Now what you're going to do is just brush the hair out for the front section, and I'm going to spray it with some water and continue brushing the hair out so it's all going one direction. Now I'm adding the Sport Hold gel directly onto the hair and taking that same bristle brush that we used earlier to make the swoop. I also used a toothbrush to get any flyaways, any small sections of hair that I couldn't get with the big brush. I sprayed it with some more water and continued the process. Once you get the front section done and laid down, I'm going to start pinning and wrapping the rest of the hair around the ponytail. I use a few bobby pins to get the front part in place, and then I'm going to wrap the rest of the hair around the purple scrunchie around the hair so it's hidden. And that's pretty much it. I continue brushing the hair, making sure every part was neat and straight, fixing any part that needed to be fixed, and here's the final look. Be sure to check out some of my other videos and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.